around the 17th Street Bridge. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Here are the starters for Utah. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at center. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
A nice shot by Young.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Clarkson outside. This one for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Young. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Bogdanovic. Outside Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella. Clarkson grabs a miss. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Bogdanovic against Collins. Here's Clarkson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game. And when he's looking to score from the mid-range, he knocks a couple down. He can be dangerous.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He came away with 14 points in his last game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On offense, here's Utah.
You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, it's a tough guy to match up with.
Now here's Collins. He didn't look good in their loss to the Nets the other night. Here's Capella. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Gobert. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Conley finds Gobert. Clarkson for 3. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Count it. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 5. From 13, again, Utah.
Jordan Clarkson.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Hunter, here's Young. The shot won't fall. Conley with some nice D. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Timeout.
Clarkson's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And Utah with a change here too. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Now here's Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Second shot opportunity. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herder with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Conley passes to Clarkson. Here's O'Neal. Clarkson finds Conley. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. 6 points for him. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Now here's Herder. Outside Gallinari. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one drops forward.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game. Takes the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
Atlanta's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Pass to Herder. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty. They were lucky to come away with the win.
Talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during the regular season.
For Atlanta, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Right, pass to Gallinari. Here's Herder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's who Herder is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Utah has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Gallinari against Bogdanovich. Pass to Clarkson. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he makes it. Clarkson's got 11.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. For three, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a three.
3 points.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Right, pass to Gallinari. The three ball. And the Hawks with another three.
And that three ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Clarkson outside. And that's not going to go. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game so far. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Well, you talk about those players who have been in the grind. The undrafted scrapper, Royce O'Neal, takes pride in his story.
Thinking back from where I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor to be in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, so I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
O'Neal, such a competitor.
Oh, I love this kid. A 6'4" small forward, but as hard as he plays, you don't hear much about him being undersized.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
That mid-range jump shot has been a good weapon for them up to this point, guys.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Lou Williams out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Johnson, then it's Gorgui Dieng, and it's B in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Reddish. The shot that time not on target. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Back to Dieng. And he banks in the layup. Dieng's got his first basket of the night.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Pass to Azubuike. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 4-3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Now a timeout call by Atlanta. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. I did a pretty good job.
Now here's Hunter. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. That one goes. Count it.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Utah has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Pass to Pascal. Outside, Ingles. Here's B. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Gobert. And it's good. 2 points. And the Jazz lead by 7.
of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
For Atlanta, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Jazz. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Here's Young, coming off a 31-point game. Pass to Williams. 13 feet out. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-volume shot, even with little or no defense on it.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 13. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Back to Williams. Pass to Young. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has got 9.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Utah calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Gobert, and counted from 12 feet. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Atlanta's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Conley against Young. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, it's a little dish.
2 minutes.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Butler on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the half. Pass to Hunter. Here's Collins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first
Staying
personal foul.
aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And he drops the first. Herter's checked in for the Hawks. Wright comes in for Trae Young. And both free throws good for Collins.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Bogdanovich from long range. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Here's Conley. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Right, pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Gallinari. Bogdanovich down low. Utah's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Gobert. The three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to right. Bogdanovich against Butler. Bogdanovich, no good. O'Neal on the wing. Over Herter. Goes back up. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside. Give him 8 points now.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Jazz out in front, leading by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Jordan Clarkson. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach had absolutely take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jordan Clarkson, what a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's Young with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 6.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
Clarkson outside. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side. And for the Hawks, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And that one's good from Conley.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Young. 9 points in the game. Pass to Capella. Now Hunter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Capella. Collins against Bogdanovich. Over Clarkson. Bogdanovich, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
On the wing, Clarkson. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Hunter on the wing. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Jordan Clarkson. 1 shot.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Reddish. Looking to win the run. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And the basket by B.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. Played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Really left him alone that time.
Lou Williams has been one of the best bench scorers the league has ever seen. So he will get on fire, that time in the catch and shoot.
Now here's Whiteside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right side, Pascal. Here's B. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Williams, and the layup falls. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Williams against Clarkson. It's good. Clarkson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Atlanta's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And so it's Utah with it. The Hawks getting their last shot to go.
Joe
Ingles, good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the paint. Shot by B, no good. The Hawks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joe Ingles. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Good on the second one. For a younger player, Jalen Johnson has an impressively versatile game.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he uses his athleticism to make a splash on the boards, and his quickness really allows him to hassle ball handlers at his shooting, and he's a solid all-around package.
Now here's Herter. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Right, the pass to Johnson. Gallinari inside. Back to Johnson. Fires for three. Connects from downtown.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Utah has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Outside Butler. Pass to Azubuike. And he comes up with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
"35 seconds left in the third quarter." Right, the pass to Johnson. Gallinari inside. Defended by Whiteside. Gallinari's shot is off. Here's B. And the basket is good. He's got 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Wright. Outside Herter. Gallinari for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Jazz out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Now here's Young to the inside. Launches a 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Conley passes to Gobert. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Bogdanovic on the wing. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
How about the instincts by Herter right there, making a difference on that?
Kevin Herter with the assist.
Utah shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Bogdanovic.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
The kick out to Young. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Jazz have got just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Conley to the middle. Here's O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021. He richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship. Like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Young. Right side, Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Lets it go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Clarkson. 10 feet away. Doesn't go that time. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Here's O'Neal, defended by Bogdanovich. Outside Conley, from behind the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Hunter. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's the teardrop. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Right side Young. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Now here's Clarkson. Shoots from 12. The Jazz again can't hit. The Hawks trailing. A minute 37 left in the 4th. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovich has got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, the poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Clarkson outside. Outside Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. And it's Clarkson missing. And Atlanta shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
Utah calls timeout.
The Jazz with the top.
They're ahead by 1. And 1:01 left in the final quarter.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get down. The ETL Hawks Dancers.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Mike Conley.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
And knocks down the 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Huge possession, and he nets it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young against Conley. Young inside.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
.43
seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Pass to Conley. Capella against Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's in.
Timeout. They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And Utah has possession. They lead by 4. And he commits the intentional foul.
Atlanta for the Jazz. Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. No good there. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Mike, congrats on the win. What's it like playing with a team that is this tied together?
I feel great, man. It's fun. It's fun to be around these guys. It's fun to play Jazz basketball when that ball moves and guys are so unselfish. And, that's why I'm here. I'd love to be a part of it.
You can tell you're clicking on all cylinders.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.